If you are living or working with toxic people, or you are in a toxic environment, you cannot just walk away. I hope you watch this video to the end. It may bring the inspiration you need. Personal boundaries are not setting a line that people can't step over. Boundaries include your rules, limits, how you live, belief, and expectations. Our boundaries overstep all the time because we are all different. We have different experiences, different goals, and conflict appears because everyone is different. A relationship stays if we can understand and respect the differences, or we push away if we cannot and decide it is better to keep personal space between us. Sometimes the relationship can be built and sometimes it cannot. A healthy relationship is built on understanding, cooperation, working and living together in fairness. But toxic people won't understand and they won't cooperate. They prioritize their wants and needs over your rules. These are totally different mindsets and perspectives on how we see ourselves and others. Toxic people have a weak concept of boundaries. They will try everything to trespass on personal space, using fame, feelings, materials, or emotional manipulation to tame others to give up their boundaries to fit in the toxic rules. That's why you feel the toxic people are hard to understand and hard to communicate with, especially when you try to express your feelings and thoughts to seek understanding and respect. Because toxic people, they don't want to compromise and expose their weakness in a relationship. To set boundaries with toxic people, you need solitude and immunity. Solitude isn't loneliness and not necessarily physical alone. Solitude is choosing to be alone without insecurity. Spending time by yourself to withdraw from social time. Learn to be less needy in a relationship. Invest in yourself rather than others. And be selective about how you spend your energy. To mentally distance yourself from influence. Be less activated. And be able to learn an alternative way of living that prioritizes your mental needs. Sometimes we give and sometimes we take. But toxic people subconsciously want to take more than they can give. Not necessarily because of greed, but mostly because of their low self-awareness and self-limitations amplify their emptiness and dissatisfaction. When you are working or living with a toxic person, you might be overgiving your energy and time because of kindness and generosity. But toxic people easily misinterpret that you are working for their satisfaction, which never ends well, because true fulfillment only comes from self-achievement. If overgiving not only drains you, but also takes away their chance of growth, you need to know your limits for both your sakes. If you notice that toxic people always want you to get involved in a drama, it is because they are emotionally immature and have too much bias in their minds. They always get bored by their own blind spot. Toxic people want you to take sides with them, not because they need you, but because they can't do it or don't want to do it by themselves. They want you to do it and take responsibility for them. If a situation really needs you, and you cannot just walk away, address the conflict without taking sides, because sometimes you have to stay neutral to be able to solve a problem without drama. Toxic people and a toxic environment want you to fit in, so they can drag you in their problems and mindsets to justify their behaviors. Because this is how toxic people live. They are also dragged by other toxic people and environment. That's why many similar problems keep getting over and over until you have a chance to stop and make it right. To stop yourself from fitting in and not allow things to put on you, you have to walk your path, do it your way, and most importantly, learn from their mistakes. This is not that you have been cyanide because you are different. This is independent. That's all the video today, but give me a few minutes before wrapping up this video. I want to say that nowadays, toxic people and toxic environment are not necessarily pure evil. Sometimes it's just a bad habit and an unhealthy mindset passing from culture to culture, generation to generation. I'm not trying to sugarcoat toxic behavior or downplay the pain from emotional abuse or being bullied. Still, I don't think criticizing is the right solution to stop a toxic cycle. The only problem is that when we speak up for ourselves and for fairness, do we unintentionally amplify the toxic culture? Or do we address the conflict assertively and respectfully because we are all different? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you all next time.